What's going on, guys? Brandon here. We have a question for you today. It is the future. What is the future of jobs? What is the future of brokerages? More specifically, because we're talking about real estate as our real estate team, our real estate business, their page here. What is the future of that? What is the real estate industry is very antiquated in hundreds of different ways. I'm not going to go into all of it now. If you go to our website, we talk about a lot of stuff like that, our YouTube channel. But what is the future of jobs? This is something that I think we are entering now, a time period that we have never seen in human history. Just the possible job loss that we'll have as a society. We had it with the Industrial Revolution, farmers losing their jobs when that was the majority of the country, and now it's less than 1% of the country. But we're going to see industries get hit so hard, and we don't even know what we're entering right now. And it is life, and we're humans, we're smart. I hope we'll adapt. But what is that situation? What happens? What happens when we have massive job loss, when we have universal basic income? Is that the right thing to have, where no one works and we just get a paycheck for doing nothing? Will we lose our sense of value? What will happen? I think these are the things that everyone needs to talk about and think about. But more specifically, again, just brokerages. I think the real estate is very antiquated. There's hundreds of different ways that real estate needs to be changed. It is so incredibly antiquated that there are big sweeping changes that are coming. We already see many of the just the fintech or financial and tech companies starting to change the game of real estate. Brokerages are in trouble. Agents are in trouble. Myself, my opinion, I think brokerages are more in trouble than agents are. I think people are going to still need other people and to do transactions and to do the hand-to-hand combat and to do the stuff day to day. Where brokerages, where you're just piling in massive amounts of people and trying to just get as many people as you can under you. If you're not providing value as a brokerage, you are in trouble, and people are going to leave you. So it's incumbent on every single person to provide value and to do everything they can to provide value to their agents, to their employees, to their clients, to their customers. Whatever you are doing, those people under you, whoever you are serving, you need to provide massive value, or else people are going to be gone. Not only because they might just lose their jobs outright, but because there's going to be other people vying and competing for their attention and vying and competing with better offers, whatever it may be. So we are entering an unbelievable time. I think who wins, though, in the end, I think is the consumer. The consumer wins because all this competition, this industry, real estate specifically, has not changed in so long, and it at least hasn't overhauled itself with major changes. I think that the consumer ultimately wins. We've already been seeing that over the last decade or two with internet, and people now, the consumer has the information that the realtor used to harbor and hold tight to the vest, and now you can't do that. The realtor can't do that. So the consumer ultimately is going to win, and which is good. That's the free market. That's capitalism, and that's what makes us great. It's incumbent on business owners and incumbent on those of us to have those businesses to how are we going to provide better value to those consumers and make them want to come to you to get that information. Even though they could spend hours and hours searching it on their own, what's going to make them come to you to find that information and have you work with them, etc. So just a little PSA, also a question about what's coming and what is going to happen and how are we going to deal with it, and just some of the changes I see and I think should be coming in the real estate industry. Again, transparency is good. I think the time that we are entering now as a society with technology, as much as I love my privacy and I believe in privacy and it being something that makes Americans makes America great, is having that privacy and not having the government be able to snoop on everything you're doing. The one thing that's dwindling away, number one. But number two, the lack of privacy will expose many people, right? We hear about the emperor having no clothes, right? We're going to start seeing who is truly a good person and who are truly good businesses and who are truly good operators and good human beings. And it's going to expose the bad people, quite frankly. So I'm excited about that. I mean, that is one thing that I can take as a positive and as something I am excited about. Truthfully, if there are negatives, and there are negatives about lack of privacy and things that are happening in society because of technology, that is one positive. So, these are debates that we need to have, and it's going to be, I think, good overall because it's going to start engaging a lot of us. It's going to start engaging a lot of people who haven't been engaged for maybe ever, or maybe for a long time. So let's embrace it. Let's embrace the debate and the talk and the communication and the arguments and whatever it may be. But let's embrace all that, because I think it'll create ultimately a better future for all of us when more of us are engaged and we start really tackling and combating the issues and the just the lack in the inefficiencies that we have in real estate specifically, but a lot of the job markets, but real estate specifically, because obviously that's what we talk about here. So for the most part. But I appreciate you guys more than anything. Well, let me know your thoughts on what you think about all of this and what's going to happen, because it's going to be interesting. So let me know what you think. I'd love to know, and look forward to talking to you guys about some other wide-ranging topics, obviously, that we do here on a weekly basis. So I appreciate your time, your attention, and energy, because it truly is the most important thing we have. So appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.